They told me it was a possibility. I told them, I don't know what it be. That's exactly what I said. I don't know what it be. That's exactly what I said. They told me Bizarre, Hopsin, and Eminem got a new song coming. I said, I don't know, man. It sounded like Bizarre trolling, man. Because even with the tweet that he put out, saying this, that, and the third, it just seemed like some trolling a little bit. Just a little bit. But then the snippet came out. A longer snippet came out. And it still says Eminem is on here. I haven't listened to this at all. It's only a 2-minute snippet. Ladies and gentlemen, the SJ Nation, I will be reacting to this. That is until the full one drops. Now, this is what I gotta say. I learned something crazy today. Now, I know a lot of y'all have not been getting my notifications, and it's weird. It seems like the more subscribers I get, the less they get my notifications. And I know a lot of y'all like, man, when I first subbed to your page, I was getting notifications. Now, all of a sudden, I'm not. This is what you have to do. And I've done some tests with some people, and they told me that this actually works. Believe it or not, YouTube is broken. YouTube is broken. So you have to in order to get my notifications, even if you're subscribed and the bell is turned on, that means nothing. You have to unsubscribe just for a second and resubscribe. Like, I literally mean, go to that red subscribe button. Click it. I mean, that blue subscribe button. It should be blue, right? Click it. Oh, gray. Click it, right? Make sure you unsubscribe and then subscribe back right away. And you will be getting my notifications again for at least a certain amount of time. And I think that it only gives it to you for a certain amount of time and it shuts them off. So if you stop getting my notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe. This is the new movement, the movement, the unsubscribe, resubscribe movement. Every time, if you haven't been getting my notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Now, I shouldn't be seeing a bunch of my numbers going down because you're supposed to subscribe right back. That's the way it works. Now, let's get into it. I work very hard to get to this point, so it really sucks that my people can't get their notifications, but just do that, all right? Just unsubscribe, resubscribe. You should have done it already while I was saying this. You should have done the process. You should be subscribed again, you know what I mean? And after you do that, put in the comment section, done it, or unsubscribe, resubscribe. Put that in the comment. All right, let's get into it. Bizarre featuring Hopsin and King Gordy, probably Eminem too. Ready, set, and go. Bizarre dressed like a Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get the slice in the and we got no gas for actions. Never face. We will pull up on your avenues, photo your family like animals. Never face.
Hold on. I like that hook. I like the hook. Did you see my face? I was sitting there like, okay, if the way he said Leatherface was ill. Like, we get the Leatherface. Leatherface. That is hard. That is I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not even trying to juice it up. That is the hardest hook I've ever heard come from just Bizarre. That is Leatherface. Oh, wait a minute. And I was even saying, like, come on, if he says Leatherface again, if he comes back to the Leatherface, it's going to be a fire hook, and he did. Woo! Ready, set, go. Woo! Hold on, let me put it right here so y'all can hear it. I'm assuming it's called Leatherface. Okay. Hopsin on it?
This clip is this person you enter in hearses.
Ooh.
Into the church, into the dirt, your body will fill up with worms then.
Ooh, hold on. Who's that, King Gordy? Oh, all right, Gordy. All right, Gordy. I see you, Gordy. I see you, Gordy. Huh? I like that. I like that. For the worms. I like his voice, and his flow is very unique. That is hard. Ready, set, go.
I am psychotic, erotic, bionic, high off the chronic, and I don't think logic, and I'm in your closet, I'm hiding and stalking as soon as you walk. Hey, listen, it's 11:30 p.m. and you about to fall asleep and I'm out your window with a mask on. I proceed to climb through the data room with a machete that I'm about to shove into your backbone.
Woo! Hold on, so that's what we doing, huh? We going horrorcore on him, huh? It's called, it's Leatherface, so. Nah! We playing Wu-Tang Torture? Sew your eyelids shut and feed you nothing but sleeping pills. Sew your cheeks together and just keep feeding you. I'll put you on the radiator and just bang them with a hammer like bang. You know what I mean? I could only imagine what M gonna do to this. Ready, set, go.
I'm bloody up your fucking bathroom.
Okay, huh?
When I'm doing, I kill it, then I feel a pussy up a taboo. Yes, I'm that gross. When it rains, it pours, especially when my blade is pulled. The D's paid it for. I'm butt naked in your neighbor's pool. I stay starting while I'm face fucking the decapitated skull. You ever seen that before? Freak nasty.
Hold on. Leatherface. Ready, set, go.
I need asking Lord, so please ask the Lord for 3 trashy whores with knee pads, of course. So keep throw on my balls swing back and forth. I like it like that. Yeah. Bitch, don't you try to fight back. Oh, you not realizing I have. Can't a lot of fluid, I'm a jammer right into your fucking cleavage area, and damn it, I'm a.
Hold on, then he says, Rufus, Hopsin, we waiting on you, Eminem. Hold on, so that's all he said. We waiting on you, Eminem. Now, here's the way I feel about this song. Sounds like a fire song. It sounds like, honestly, the most fire song I think Bizarre has created by himself. Because I don't think Bizarre is really that great of a song maker. Well, let me take that back. When it comes to appealing to a mass audience, he's not that great. When it even comes appealing to any audience that's not his niche audience, he's never been that great of doing. But he's very good at, I think, making his niche, feeding his niche audience, basically. So when I hear this Leatherface song, I'm just gonna call it Leatherface because I think that's what it sounds like. Just keep saying Leatherface. This was the first song I feel like is gonna have an appeal outside of Bizarre's immediate demographic. Hopsin went in. I like the juxtaposition of his fast flow with King Gordy's slow flow. And I'm really liking King Gordy. That's my first time ever hearing of him. But the way his flow is so slowed down, so unique, so proper. I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't mad at that at all. Do your thing, pimp. Do your thing. So, now we're just waiting on M's verse according to Bizarre. Let me go ahead and speak on that for a second. Now, something in my heart is telling me that this is a troll. Something in my heart is telling me that M is not actually on this song. But I also don't know if Bizarre would have publicly asked M for the verse and say that we're waiting on you, Eminem, on Instagram, if he didn't have some sort of conversation with M about getting on the song. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If M is not on the song, because that's such a level of trolling where now it's like you kind of have to believe M and Bizarre are not cool. If M is not on this song, you kind of have to believe that M and Bizarre are just, it's beyond not cool. It's like kind of beef, because if you think about it, at that point, Bizarre looks so crazy, and it's almost like, wait, are you really cool with Eminem? Do you really know this nigga? Or is this kind of more of just some wishful thinking? There shouldn't be, because that strategy is something that an Eminem fan who doesn't know Eminem would do. It's different when you bring things to the public's eye. When you have a relationship with somebody, there's a way that you treat your relationship with that person publicly. So I say that to say I do believe M is going to be on it simply because Bizarre's been so public with saying Eminem is going to be on it. And if he's not, he would look so crazy that I feel like a lot of what's holding him up is his relationship to M. So if he don't do that, then it's going to be looking like, oh, you must not really know this dude at all. Like, this whole relationship we cool thing must be a fabricated thing. But I'm ready for it. I think M gonna be on it. What we talking about, huh? Leatherface? That's exactly what M do. What we talking about? He gon' Vin, machete with your brains dangling off. I'm looking for my machete. Where's the M come through with the, huh? The mask of Jason was found at the scene of the task with mask of tape, and the victim up his wasting too much time to clean. I mean, they asked him to clean up his act. He's wasting too much time. Nino cooked that, but if that's the case, then we ain't gone. Niggas be like, damn, you know every Eminem verse. A lot of them. Plus, that was on the documentary, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube be hating, so in order to get my notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe right away. It should take you 2 seconds. Click it. It says unsubscribe. Click the unsubscribe button, then subscribe again and click get the notifications. That should change everything, and honestly, we should start seeing like the views of my videos start going up more and more and more again. I need everybody to do this. I need everyone to do this. Because if it's true and I fix this problem, this is a problem that PewDiePie has. This is a problem that some of the biggest YouTubers on the platform have. So if we figure out, because some people have told me that fixed it, if we figure out this is the fix, we might have fixed the whole sub thing. The notifications thing, that's one of the biggest issues on YouTube, no matter if you have 500 subs or 2 million subs, you know what I mean? Love y'all. See y'all tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about is Eminem a culture vulture. That's what we're going to talk about. We out. Unsubscribe and resubscribe. I love ya.